What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak your mind, sports talk. All right, check it out, guys. We got the Houston Rockets going against the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. Basketball live with Lewis and D. But my man Lewis might not make it tonight. And he got um something going on. So it might just be your boy D Jeff solo tonight. But it's all good, man. G Money in the building. What's good, G Money? What's good with you? My man Boston Nick. What's up with your Boston Nick? You got money in this game? Who you got, Nick? Or who you got, brother? I want to see. I I put a little something on this game too earlier on the prediction show. Well, we always put something on there. You know, like if we advise somebody, you know what I mean, Nick. We always like to throw a little bet with them. So not just like we telling them to go spend their money, but let me see. I don't know what I did with it. I thought I saved it. I might have erased it. But it's on the show, but yeah. So this Rockets game, I mean the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks guys is still on. That first game started late, started like 6:45, and I think it threw the whole schedule back. So it seemed like all the games are starting uh off a little bit behind. So who you got? Who you got in this game, Nick? Let's see. Who you got, G Money? Who you got winning this? It's the two hands up, fat. Milwaukee versus Miami. It's a fucking goodie, yeah, buddy. I'm watching it now, Mister Two Hands, because I guess it's on the same network. It's a double header, so you got OKC tonight, Gideon. That's what's up. Yeah. Uh, uh. Heat Bucks are coming down to the wire. Yeah, it is, man. It's 99-96. George Hill with the ball right now. Just kicked it to Middleton. Middleton, step back jumper, drains it. 1 point game, 99-98. Chris Middleton, 25 points. I'm telling you, I think the Bucks gonna put it away, man. He's playing good though. Yep. I'm with you, Mr. Two Hands. Oh, Brooke Lopez with the steal. A chance for the Bucks to take the lead. Middleton with the ball at the top of the key. Middleton shoot from way back. And he can't hit. That was a terrible shot by Chris Middleton. Yo, Bam Adebayo balling right now. Come Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler with the short dump hook. 3 point game. Jimmy Butler got 29 points. Y'all think this series going to 7? I think this series go to 7, man. I think this going to 7, man. Yeah, that was a bad shot right there. But yeah, he's played good. And um that's why I think that they're gonna I still think they're gonna pull this game off because when Middleton play good and beat the Heat, of course I need that. I want my prediction to be right. Nah, but I do think they're gonna pull it off. We'll see. I will say this though: when it's coming this close to the end, to me it looks better for the Miami Heat, to tell you the truth, because they close out games better in my opinion than the Bucks do. As far as the Houston game, the Rockets, man. I know my man Kerm's gonna come in here. I don't mean no harm, but think uh I think tonight is good night. I think the Houston Rockets gonna send OKC packing tonight. Gideon think OKC gonna take it and make the series go to 7. I don't think so, Gideon. I hear you though. Chris Middleton with the ball, step back on Jimmy Butler, can't hit. All right, man. Miami's got some of the toughest defense, but that defense, they putting it on the Bucks. Whoa, whoa. Damn, that's a crazy foul. It looked like Jimmy Butler got contact on Dragic, but they called a foul on Middleton. Ron Cohen, what's good with you? Yeah, Mr. Two, I said, yeah, it's a simple game. Both teams need to pull a win off ASAP. Yep, facts. I'm all with that, Mr. Two. Miami pulls off. Uh, they're confident going through the roof. Yep. Ultra's an excellent coach, man. I give him and Nick Nurse, Doc Rivers. I give them credit for you losing players, but then Doc Rivers kind of got lucky and got all them players back. But even still, he was able to have teams competing without losing, with losing big players. And so is Nick Nurse over there with the Raptors and uh Eric Spoelstra here over at the Heat. When you can keep a team in contention and you lose big stars, man, you got to give the shout out to the coach for doing that, man. Shane with Ice in the building. What's good with you, my man? Yeah, guys. So we down to the wire on this game here. Lewis will probably make it through if he can. He got tied up doing something. Family issue. Guys, family first. But we got it. That's why it's two of us. We got this game anyway. All right, so they back. 3 minutes in this game left. Jimmy Butler for three. Bangs it. Jimmy Butler. Bottom of the net. 105 for 98. 6-point game. Jimmy Butler, 32 points. Giannis drew the foul on Butler. Back to the free throw. But Giannis ain't been shooting that great from the line. Jimmy Butler feeling it. And that's their problem right there. Free throw shoot, man. I said that early in the game. And now it's coming to it. Giannis just tanked that free throw. 2 in a row. Oh. And they let them get the ball back. That was, man, they shouldn't have did that. Oh yeah, Miami gonna close this out, man. What I tell you, they get ready to close this out. They get ready to close this out. Damn. They messed up my predictions. Brooke, Brooke said it ain't over till the fat lady sing. It's over, Brooke. They get ready to bust your ass. Yeah, this is a huge win for Miami. Jimmy, great ball movement. Oh, out of bio. Hero. Bam! 8-point lead. They killing him. Well, I went perfect yesterday. But I don't know. So I don't know about today, man. It ain't looking good for the whole team, Mister Two Hands. I had a perfect day yesterday. I picked everything perfect. Overs, unders, every game. Won a couple of tickets, but today it don't look so good. The Bucks starting off with that foolery. But it's a good thing it's only uh the good thing is only 2 games today. Man, they sitting there, they trying to figure out, I don't know. They should just go ahead and end this game, bro. Man, this is killing me. What are they trying to? Okay, they're trying to see if the ball was deflected, if it hit Jimmy Butler's hand. It's only 1 minute, 31 seconds left, guys. Well, it's over with. Turnover. Miami basketball. Rats. All right, 24-second shotgun. Dragic with the ball. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy. Jimmy Butler banged it again. He on fire, bro. It's over. Gideon, they weren't choking at the line, fam. They ain't been shooting. I don't know if you've been paying attention to them, but they've been struggling at the line for a minute. I mean, choking would be if you've been shooting well, and then you just, here recently you get into a big game and you can't hit the shots. But Milwaukee Bucks they haven't been really playing well from the line. Uh, I mean, they haven't been really shooting well from the free throw line. I just wouldn't necessarily call it a choke. I mean, this is how they've been shooting. They need to improve from the free throw line. I will say that. You definitely need to improve from the free throw line because they've been blowing it. Like free throw line been killing their games. Well, they've been winning, but even still. That game at Orlando, G Money, the Orlando game, they shot 66.7% in game 4. They shot 66.7% in game 5. Like G Money, they've been shooting bad. You know what I mean? They ain't choking. They just shooting how they been shooting bad from the line. Like they ain't been no good from the line. Um, that's gonna be a problem. People start hacking them. Jimmy Butler with the backbreaker. Yeah, Butler, he done it to him. That's what I was saying when we was about 3 minutes in. I thought that Miami might win this because they close out well. They do a good job of closing out. To me, better than the Bucks. Damn right, Mister Two Hands. That's what I'm saying. Damn right. You got to win the free throw game, or you won't win the playoff. That's a fact. That'll kill you in the only way you could do something like that, Mister Two Hands, if you one of those offensive teams that's like gonna outscore your team, by crazy points, but and even then you're gonna lose a couple of games in the series. Ron Cohen said the Bucks turn the ball over a lot. Well, do y'all know these two teams are 18th and 19th in the league in turnovers? So they both can go on like turnover streaks, to tell you the truth. Um, both of these teams actually have a problem taking care of the ball at some time. Johnny Boy in the building. What's good, Johnny Boy? Johnny Boy, what happened to the Bucks, man? What they doing, Johnny Boy? Butler's a fucking traitor. Johnny Boy don't like that. Butler, a hometown boy, he done fucked up, man. He done came back home and put foot in your ass, Johnny. Oh boy, that's funny. Yeah, man. That free throw, Johnny's got to step up on the free throw. He do. Yeah, yeah, they did. They sure did, Jimmy. G Money. They did struggle down the end. Giannis always struggles with free throws. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying too, Brandon. These free throw woes for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is not. Like this is not something that's new. They've had these free throw issues. It's amazing how Jimmy Butler can go from Clark Kent to Superman all of a sudden. Yeah, well, he known to do that type of stuff though. Like Jimmy's a solid player, but he's known to turn into a superstar every now and then. If he could do it more consistently, actually would consider him a superstar, but that's probably the issue with it. Like on some Golden State shit. Yeah. What up, Punch Drunk? Hey, Punch, man. You know what happened? When I left your live earlier, I went and started this live up. I had to redo it and everything, Punch. I started this live up at 6:30, the 6:30 game. It was actually for this game. Lewis hit me on the phone and was like, D, we doing it at 9 o'clock. So I left your live tonight and I'm sitting there. So I shut the live down. I had to redo a live. I was like, man, this about it. Money. I got the Bucks and 7, Milwaukee. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's stupid. They killed themselves with that one. You turn it over, you got 1-0. It could have been a 5-point game. And then they turn the ball over. Who just said that? Mr. Two-Hand just said that. The turnovers. They're dumping on them, these turnovers. They just another turnover just caused them. Then that's that Heat defense. I was even saying that by breakdown, man. They've been playing some of the best defense in the league between them and the Raptors, man. Like I think the Raptors been playing the best defense right now. Jimmy Butler, look at Butler, man, Butler killing them, man. Butler is killing them. Look, Butler with the steal. Oh man, Butler is going off. Johnny Boy, he making a statement. He came home and spanked ass, Johnny Boy. Yeah, 3-point shooting and free throw shooting, Brandon. Both. I agree with that. Jimmy Butler is cold. Yo, man. Chicago's stupid as hell, dog. There's no way. And to tell you the truth, Minnesota should have said fuck Andrew Wiggins. Dead ass. They should have kicked Andrew Wiggins to the curb and made Jimmy Butler happy. Andrew Wiggins, little goofy ass, he ain't doing that, man. Then he say, well, Jimmy Butler was being disruptive, but he was bullying Karl Anthony Towns too. But they still should have got Andrew Wiggins out of there and kept Butler. That's what I think. Minnesota Timberwolves. Facts, basketball is a rhythm and momentum game. And when you fall, yeah, you take a L, yeah. It don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter. You see the coldest teams just fall apart, man. When the rhythm go and all the team pick up momentum, ball game, it's a wrap. Miami took a high percentage shots and killed the Milwaukee Bucks in the paint. Turnovers had a lot to do with it too, Gideon. They turned the ball over way too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like way too much. Don't get me started on my Bulls getting rid of Jimmy Butler. I know, man. That shit was crazy. Fucking D Rose. Yeah. D Rose, man. Gosh, he was so special. He could have stayed healthy, man. There's no telling what that dude could have been. Jakeem Noah, man. Jakeem Noah been a baller, bro. Like he's a hustler. He's not your best offensive player, none of that. He is a hustler. Or grind for that ball. All right, here we go. And then flipped over to the other game. My man Chopstick in the building. What's good with your Chopstick? All right, boy said, it's all good though. Miami had a week to rest. Yeah, that's true. Y'all had 2 days off because of the boycott, but yeah, you're right. Then y'all came back and cleaned up Orlando. I still Got the Bucks for the series though, Johnny boy. I mean, they stole game one, but I still like the Bucks for the series. Bucks win the next two games. Miami win one. Bucks steal another one. Go up 3-2. Miami tied. They go to seven. Bucks win. That's how I see it going. Steven Adams gets the tip. All right, guys. So they go with small ball. They come out with Shy. They come out with Paul. Steven Adams goes inside, almost loses the ball. Gallinari with the ball at the top of the key. Steps back on Russell Westbrook, but he can't hit. And almost out of bounds, saved by James Harden. So here comes James Harden with the ball James at the top of the key. Got the ball over to Westbrook. And Gordon for three. Gordon can't hit. Gallinari comes down with the free throw. Here comes Gallinari. Dribbles around the screen. Passes the ball out to Chris Paul. Chris Paul over the shot. Dribbles down inside. And actually, that was Dort. So Tucker just looked like he got punched in the chin or hitting the neck. Tucker's on the ground. 2-zip. OKC up by 2. I think it was Shea. Oh, it was Shea Gilchrist. He was trying to get around the screen and he straight threw one straight to Tucker's throat. Man, Tucker's a tough guy, man. All right. So James Harden picks up an offensive foul. So score by OKC and turnover by the Rockets. Shea Gilchrist. Gallinari out in the corner. Can't hit. James Harden gets the rebound. He comes down, takes it right to Dort. And James Harden fell on the floor, grabbed his toe though. They gotta do something, man, about these wet spots on the court. One of these players are gonna get hurt, or like they gotta do something much different. I don't know what they got doing to do, but they gotta get these wet spots straight. All right, Westbrook with the ball and loses it out of bounds. No, Shea Gilchrist hits it out of bounds. So 17 seconds on the shot clock. All right, James Harden to bring the ball in. Pass the ball in to Russ. Russ got Shea Gilchrist on him. Makes a move on him. Turn around. Inside. Passes it in the corner to Tucker for three. Tucker can't hit. Steven Adams with the ball. And I don't know what's going on. PJ Tucker went inside. Looked like he was trying to go for the steal. And no, PJ Tucker just kind of wrapped him. It looked like he was falling. So he kind of pulled Steven Adams down. So foul on PJ Tucker. Gallinari with the ball. Gets it over to Shea Gilchrist. Gilchrist dribbles down inside. Shoots the ball outside the Dort. Dort dribbles down inside. Back out to Gallinari for three. Gallinari can't hit. And looks like Eric Gordon comes down with the three. He'll bring the ball down. Eric Gordon dribbles inside. Almost loses the ball. Recovers. Has Steven Adams on a mismatch. Kicks it to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook with the ball. Got the young Gilchrist on him. Drives right down on him. Goes right down inside on Gilchrist. Easy layup for Russell Westbrook. And nice to throw it over the top, but good hands by PJ Tucker. And then Chris Paul gets up underneath James Harden and gets the foul. So Westbrook's got 7 points already. He's feeling it. At first game back, guys, he got 7 points the whole game. So already in this first quarter, Russell Westbrook with, I mean, Not 7 points, 2 points in this quarter. He got 7 points the whole game, last game. So he's already got 2 points in this quarter. Let's see if he can do better than this last game. Steven Adams with the move down inside, right over PJ Tucker. Steven Adams score. Back up the other end, Eric Gordon with an ill-advised three-pointer. Nobody under the rim. He misses. Chris Paul comes down with the rebound. Gets the ball over the top to Gallinari as Eric Gordon on the defense. Gallinari, nothing with the ball. Dort throws the ball over the top and stolen by Robert Covington. Covington gives the ball back to James Harden. Harden goes down inside and misses the layup. Good defense by Shea Gilchrist. Gilchrist with the ball, dribbles around Eric Gordon, goes down inside and tosses one up, and actually it goes in 6-2. OKC up by 4. And Covington for 3, bottom of the net. So he brings this game right back down to 1. 5-6, 8 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Steven Adams with the ball down low. He's got PJ Tucker. Nice dish inside by Steven Adams to Gallinari, and Gallinari will be fouled by Covington. So looks like I don't think that's going to be a shooting foul, ball in foul. Yeah, hell yeah, Ron. He got popped right in the throat. He did get rocked. Clippers closed it out yesterday, yeah. Yep. Shea Gilchrist. I mean, Shea Gilchrist Alexander. I don't know who that was a foul on. Dennis Schroeder. Gallinari with the ball at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Dort for 3. Dort can't hit right off the front of the rim. Covington comes down with it, gets James Harden. James Harden to bring the ball down. Harden. Dort on the defense. Looks like Dort hits the ball out. Still 8 seconds to shoot. James Harden didn't even chase that ball down. Like, Dort hit the ball behind him. He didn't chase the ball down. He just let the Rockets go. The Rock go out of bounds. So James Harden shoots from way back. Gallinari comes down with the rebound. He'll bring the ball across for OKC. OKC better do what they can to extend this lead while the Houston Rockets are not really making a lot of shots. Offensive foul by Dort. Yeah, they trying to beat up PJ Tucker. So wow, he got another shot to the face. Man, this man has gotten hit in the throat, PJ Tucker. He took a shot to the face. I mean, you got to be kidding me. They're beating PJ Tucker down. All right, so that's another turnover. James Harden with the ball goes inside, kicks it back out to Covington. Covington over to McLemore. McLemore backs it up. Has Steven Adams on it, backs up on Steven Adams, pops 3, but he can't hit. And Dort comes down with the rebound. He'll get it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul back to Gallinari for 3. Gallinari, he can't hit. PJ Tucker with the rebound, shoots it to James Harden. James Harden got Alexander on. Switches. They switch. He puts Dort back on James Harden. And Dort's been playing really good defense on James Harden, to start this game off, kind of keeping him off rhythm. So maybe they're gonna keep Dort on James Harden. Now it looked like James Harden and Russell Westbrook getting into it over on the sideline, man. It was a lack of communication or something. They're gonna have to fix that if y'all thinking about winning. Got to figure out how to play together. My man Jay in the building. What's good with you, Jay? He said Bulls had no chance to keep Butler. He wanted out. D Rose was another reason why Jimmy wanted out. Yeah, they didn't really have a chance to keep him. See, Chopstick said, D, who's your favorite coach of all time? If you would just pick Greg Popovich. I like Pop, man. Yeah, but that was based on a series of bad offense decisions too. Yup. True. True combination. But that did have a lot to do with it, Mr. Two Hands. No doubt. No doubt. Red. Red. Hey, nobody's worse than James Dolan, Mr. Two Hands. Nobody's worse than James Dolan. Coach K. Ain't he under investigation now or something? No, Jimmy didn't want to play with D Rose. They didn't get along. And Jimmy got problems with a lot of people. Glenn Avery in the building. What's good? What's good? You bet Glenn been drinking. Cheers, dog. They showing that headbutt by PJ Tucker. He headbutted Schroeder in the back. Yeah, I remember that. Dennis Schroeder with that teeth shop. Boston Nick said, D Hefe saying, I said the N word on the stream just now. Said you know of it all. Yeah, don't pay no attention to El Jefe, Nick. That those dudes over there, don't let them get you riled up, Nick. I really don't know what their mission is, but my advice to you, bro, is just to like totally ignore them. Don't even get trapped up or fed into that, dog. Uh, that's all I ever advise anybody. They say a whole lot of shit. I haven't heard I don't heard so much stuff coming from that side and what they said and all of this, but though I don't even respond. I don't go over to their platform and argue with them or none of that stuff. I just totally ignore it, fam. So that's what I would suggest. They're a bunch of kids, man. I think the oldest one over is like 25, or they range from 17, 22, 21. A bunch of goofy kids doing crazy stuff. That's why I never get mad at them. But I just don't indulge into the foolery either. So I have faith crazy, man. Yeah, yeah, he does, bro. He bothers everyone. I'm really one of the only few people that tolerate him, Boston Nick, to tell you the truth. A lot of people don't even tolerate Al Hafe. All right, guys, we back off commercial. Quick shot by the Rockets. Can't hit. And and PJ Tucker with the offensive basket interference, so the shot won't count. Boy, listen, it is 6 minutes and 28 seconds, guys, in this game. I am so off on basketball today. I cannot even lie with the predictions because I picked over in this game. It is 6 minutes and 26 seconds in this game, and the score is 5-6. Who would have ever thought? Gallinari with the sloppy shot inside makes it 8. They have a whopping 13 points halfway through the first quarter. And James Harden, oh my goodness, James Harden falls through the lane, throws one in the air, circus shot, call it what you want, but it goes in. James Harden goes to the line with the and one. I don't even know how he got that to go in. Well, he'll be fouled by Dort. So that'll be Dort's second foul. James Harden to the line to see if he can convert on a 3-point play. 7-8, guys. 6 minutes, 9 seconds left in this first quarter, and neither team to double digits yet. Boy, this is crazy. It was Fred Hoiberg who won Derrick Rose. Yeah, could have been. Could have been. I don't even really know. I won't even lie. I don't know the whole situation and how it went down in Chicago. I just know I never agreed with them letting go Jimmy. Hey, Gilchrist, I mean, Shea Alexander try to dribbles around hard and get stuck up. Dennis Schroeder kicks the ball back out and missed 3-pointer. Shea can't hit the three-pointer. And James Harden with a nice dish inside to McLemore. And the Houston Rockets will take the lead. 10-8. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left on the shot clock. This scoreboard up here is a little bit behind. Oh, and PJ Tucker in the corner for three. All right, guys, let me refresh my scoreboard. I don't know what's going on. Why my scoreboard ain't moving, guys. Sorry about that. I had to hit the refresh button. 13-8. Okay. Now the scoreboard is ahead of me. That's all right. At least it's keeping the score tight. Scoreboard got ahead of me. So James Harden in with the layup, making 15-11. 4 minutes, 59 seconds left. Here comes Dennis Schroeder, and OKC wants to talk about it. So timeout OKC, 15-11. Houston Rockets up by 4. That's a fake Glenn, bro. Yeah, I know Glenn Avery got oh, that is a fake Glenn Avery. Yeah, Glenn Avery thing is blue like Gideon. Yeah, it's 2 Glens in here, huh? Glenn, you got an imposter fan. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I say it was a combination of team clashes, coaches, office decisions, and it was deeper than Derrick Rose. Yeah. I could go along with that. L Dog in the building. What's up? Luka Doncic is the GOAT. Well, L Dog, I mean, I don't think he could become the GOAT in 2 years, but he has a lot of potential. I will say that. All right, all right, all right, all right, man. Look, like, shut it. I shut that down. I don't need none of that foolishness. Jay says, nobody wanted Hoiberg. Jimmy and D Rose didn't get along. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's always deeper issues than just two players not even liking each other. I kind of agree with Mr. Two Hands too. He said, no, it was because the front office felt like they couldn't build a championship team around them. Among Fred Hoiberg clashes mainly in the front office, didn't believe he was a team. He was a team to build a chip with. Well, could be, man. I mean, you never know. If Jimmy Butler never wins a ring, then you will have to think to yourself, maybe he had a point, right? If he never gets a ring. But he damn sure has a good chance to get a ring this year. I'm gonna tell you. I like the way the Heat look, and I picked him as my dark horse team to start the season. Dark horse team to take it all the way, and lo and behold, look at them. They playing Eminem in the stadium. Now, how the hell did I get so far behind on the chat? This is amazing. Oh, well, I was doing commentary, so okay, I get it. I get it. Luka Doncic. Hell, dog, stop being biased, dog. Just look at the last name. Doncic, Mircic, Modric, Hergovich, Bias, L Dog. If they got a chick, what about Jokic? You forgot about Jokic? You spell bias, L Dog. I said this is shaping up to be an OKC win. Best defense. Nah, you crazy as hell. Best defense in the league at this point goes to either Toronto or Miami. At this point, I think Clippers, man, Every game they're going to step up their playoff play. Gallinari steps back, fires up another long two. Thought that was a three, but it was a long two. So it's a 2-point game, guys. 15-13. And out of bounds on James Harden. Nice hand by Dennis Schroeder. He smacked the ball and it went off of James Harden's foot. So good play by Dennis Schroeder. Gallinari backing up McLemore. Schroeder out the corner for three. Schroeder can't hit. And Jeff Green comes down with the rebound, kicks it over to James James Harden. James Harden inside, fouled again by Dennis Schroeder. So Harden to go to the line for two. So James Harden at the line, 15-13. And Harden misses the free throw. Get a drink of water here, man. James Harden drains the second free throw. So 1 for 2. And 16-13. The Rockets on top by 3, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Here comes Schroeder with the ball. Kicks it to Chris Paul. Paul goes inside for the short jumper and drains it. Chris Paul's outstanding from that mid-range. 1-point game, 15-16. Rockets on top by 1. James Harden with the ball at the top of the key. Has Dennis Schroeder on the defense. James Harden dribbling. And nice hand by Chris Paul. Almost get the steal. James Harden kicks the ball out to Tucker in the corner for 3. Tucker can't hit. Tucker almost comes up with a steal, but Dennis Schroeder gets a hold of it. Schroeder dribbles down, full speed ahead. Floater inside, can't hit. Jeff Green comes down with the rebound. Green gives it to Harden out on the wing. Harden pulls it back behind the 3-point line. Got Gallinari on the defense. Harden dribbling on Gallinari. Harden step back 3-pointer. Harden can't hit, but he gets his own rebound, shoots up another 3, and can't hit again. So Gallinari come down with the rebound. Gives the ball to Chris Paul. Chris Paul dribbles right around James Harden, goes right down into the lane and score, and OKC takes the lead. So a 16, 17-point lead. Mike D'Antoni wants to talk about it. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in the first quarter. It is turning out to be a barn burner, baby. Chopstick said that Devin Booker will be the next Kobe. Hell no. Devin Booker don't have no defense, Chopstick. Devin Booker don't have the ups like Kobe Bryant. Devin Booker. Devin Booker's going to be a special player. Definitely a special shooter, but I would compare him to Kobe Bryant. No, I would compare Devin Booker to I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old you are, Chopsticks, but I would compare Devin Booker to guy Allen Houston that used to play for the Knicks. He's a sharpshooter. He could make the play. He can go to the rim inside. You know what I mean? I would compare Devin Booker to somebody like that. Not a Kobe Bryant. That might be too much. That's just my opinion. He could end up being that marquee type player, but I don't see that in him. Not yet. OKC needs to make sure to guard the 3-point line and stay on the shooters. Yeah, they got to do a little better around that perimeter. I agree with that, G Money. Ringside boxing. Hell, dog, go fuck yourself. Hey, man, y'all fools crazy. Lewis Sports Network. What's up, Lewis? You want the link? You want me to send you the link, Lewis? I'm gonna email you the link, Lewis, just in case, fam. I mean, even if you don't got the computer, you know your analytics. Even if you're not in front of the computer and stuff, or questions and all of that. All right, guys. So a miss by Covington, and here comes Dennis Schroeder with the ball. Schroeder with the short jumper, and Schroeder hits the jumper from about 15 feet. So here we go. 3-point lead, OKC. McLemore comes back with a three of his own to tie the game up, 19-19. Hey, Lewis, I just shot you that link just in case you want to come through, fam. So it's a tie game. McLemore ties it up. Schroeder at the top of the key with the ball. And he gets it over in the corner to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with the crossover on Covington, step back, but Paul can't hit the three. What a crossover by Chris Paul, though. Here comes Russell Westbrook, full speed ahead, right down to the rim and scores. Easy score by Russell Westbrook. Dennis Schroeder with the ball. And he gives it to Noel. Noel gives it to Alexander. Alexander steps back for three. Alexander, bottom of the net. OKC back on top by one, 22-21. That dude just shot that ball up fearlessly. And Russell Westbrook, I think he tried a behind the back pass in the corner, but that angle was wrong. So Russell Westbrook throws the ball away. Another turnover by the Rockets. 1 point game, and you know, guys, they started this off really slow. If you guys remember, at 6 minutes, 12 seconds, it was a 5-6. The game was 5-6. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is such a low scoring game, but they're starting to crank it up. And this is still low scoring, 21-22 for these two teams, but they've really picked up the pace. So Dennis Schroeder with the ball. And Darius basically just gets the ball stolen by Covington. Covington inside for the layup. So the Rockets go back on top. Seesaw game here. Here comes Shea Alexander with the ball. Dribbles around Austin Rivers. Kicks the ball in the corner to Noel. Noel with the little short jump hook inside. Russell Westbrook dribbles right back down inside again. And Westbrook scores again. Westbrook is feeling it early and often, guys. 24-25, 46 seconds left on the shot clock. Schroeder with the ball at the top of the key. He'll run some time off the clock. 10 seconds to shoot. Austin Rivers on the defense. Schroeder dribbles around Rivers, kicks the ball out in the corner. And it's an air ball by Ferguson. He hits nothing. Gordon comes down with the ball. Gordon kicks the ball back to Westbrook. Westbrook's going to hold the ball, run some time off the clock. 9 seconds. Here comes Westbrook coming to make his move in the corner, and Westbrook throws the ball away. And I don't understand why he shot that ball so far out wide to Jeff Green. Man, Russell Westbrook must have took a couple of shots of something before this game. Yeah, that's a fact, Mr. Two Hands. He is. He's an offensive specialist. All right, guys, my scoreboard is a little behind. It's 25-24. Chris Paul with the last shot. Kicks the ball over to Alexander. Back to Chris Paul for three. And Paul in and out. Can't hit. So 25-24. My goddamn scoreboard. All right, I like the way my scoreboard looked, but you got to keep up. I just refreshed it. But it's 24-25. Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, they showing Jamal Murray highlights. Man, that boy went off last night. That boy went off. Donovan Mitchell, man, he been doing his thing too. Those two kids, they've been like it's been a Donovan Mitchell. It's really been a Donovan Mitchell Jamal Murray show to tell you the truth. Those guys going back and forth, like man, they've been doing it up. But one thing I did know, guys, like, and I've been saying this too before, like the kid came out, I said, man, Jamal Murray's gonna come back balling. There we go. There's the scoreboard. All right, it's right now. 25-24. Y'all see this here? This line here, like chances of winning. This line shifted. It was all the way over here. Now was actually opposite. It was 50, it was 57, 43 was the odds. Now it's going this way. The odds are going this way. This basketball right here keeps y'all where the bookies at. So now they're leaning toward OKC to win. Bitch, Steph on me, Lord, I don't cry no more. They playing 50 Cent in the stadium. He spelled the name wrong, Glenn. Yeah, Kobe had dog in him, man. Happen every time. I'm the greatest. Something like Ali in his prime. I walk the block on the bundle. I've been knocking the humble. Switch. That's what my gun do. Gotta tell me, go ahead, lose your head. Turn your back on me, get clapped and lose your leg. I walk around, tip on my weight. Hey man, they playing that 50 in there, man. That's what 50 was. Oh, all right. No, it's all good. It's all good, my brother. I just sent you the link just in case. You good, Lewis? We got this. Me and G Money, they over here, Sporting Advantage, Chopstick in the building. Now this time you get to listen to me, Lewis. So I'll tell you this too, guys. Why I really think that I like the way OKC look, but I still think the Rockets are gonna put it away, man. Nice pass inside by Westbrook and sets up Green for the three, but he can't hit. Oh, so Noel, Russell Westbrook got elbow in the stomach. And so Noel can't hit the short jumper. Austin Rivers comes down, goes right inside, and Noel gets back downside for the block on Austin Rivers. And Ferguson for three, and he can't hit again. So Ferguson not feeling it behind the line. That's the second straight three-pointer he's missed. Russell Westbrook with the ball. Westbrook kicks it to Jeff Green. Jeff Green over to Eric Gordon. Gordon dribbles down inside, floater inside. Gordon hits. So the Rockets go up by 3 points, 27-24. What up? It's good. It's good. All right. That's what's up. And Chris Paul with the short jumper. Chris. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Chris. Hey, man. Chris Paul is definitely one of the best mid-range shooters in the game. Russell Westbrook just missed from about 15 feet out. Chris Paul with the rock kicks it over to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder gets by Westbrook, but kicks the ball outside. Baisley, nice move inside, spin move, and blocking foul call on Covington. Oh, wow, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Chris Paul and Dennis Schroeder, man, they taking it back to the old Detroit days. They hit niggas in the balls and throw a little cheap shot, elbowing cats in the groin. Hey man, this is crazy. You can't be running around hitting guys in the balls, man. Oh man, what is going on? Chris Paul and Shea Alexander and Dennis Schroeder be back there planning this. All right, we got a tie game 27-27. Russell Westbrook slashes down inside, scores, pulls the foul. Westbrook to the line, try to convert for the 3-point play 29-27. Russell Westbrook feeling it often early. He's killing them. Westbrook to the line, doing it all for the Rockets right now. And see, Westbrook is the reason I was saying in my breakdown earlier is why I pretty much think they're gonna close out here. Like these two teams were battling, and don't get me wrong, like I said, it looks nice game now. But these two teams were battling without Russell Westbrook. You put Westbrook back into the lineup, and to me, that's just the deciding factor. The battle's over. So we'll see what they can do. And Dennis Schroeder just blocked by Eric Gordon. That was nice defense by Gordon. Russell Westbrook with the ball again. Kicks it out to Green for three. Green can't hit the three. So Houston are not feeling those threes right now. They're getting a lot of their points in the paint. But that's one thing that I do like about Westbrook being on that team because he will slash to the paint. You know, a lot of these other guys, they'll keep backing up those threes. And Chris Paul drives to the paint, almost gets the ball. Covington scoops it up. Here comes the Rockets. Covington pulls up for three. He can't hit. And Gordon almost with the rebound. Oh, that was Russell Westbrook almost with the rebound. And it looks like blocking foul by Jeff Green. Oh, I don't know how that was a blocking foul. Wow. So they give Baisley the blocking foul. It looked like he shuffled his feet. It looked like he traveled and he committed an offensive foul, but they give him the blocking foul. So Baisley at the line for two drains the first one. 1 point game, 28-29. See what y'all talking about. Adams is soft. Steven Adams? Nah, bro. Come on. Stop that chopstick. Steven Adams not soft. Is that his stat? Is he 3 for 13? Two hands. That man ain't 3 for 13. Oh shit. Very wow. Is he three? I'm not even watching the stats, man. That'd be crazy. Oh, Gordon just gets blocked by Bazemore or Baisley. And here comes Dennis Schroeder, dribbles around. Nice. Dribbling around Macklemore by Dennis Schroeder to take the lead. So it's 31-29. OKC back on top. Here comes James Harden. Nice pass by James Harden to Gordon. And Gordon just can't hit Gordon. In and out. Here comes Chris Paul. Chris Paul thought about the three, changed his mind. Baisley comes down inside and gets fouled by Gordon. So Baisley will go to the line for two again. Oh, and that was Alexander that came from behind on that block on Gordon. I can't really think out of the song. Mr. Triple Double. Yeah, he do, man. He do. I'm James Harden. Gordon. Hey, man. Oh, he got fouled. He did get fouled. But I will say this, man. Eric Gordon, Gilgis Alexander almost lost the ball. Who was that? Who was that top stick? Talking about Adam Soft. Just cut that out, man. So OKC on an 8-0 run. Rockets has not scored in 2.5 minutes. And James Harden, I think, offensive. Oh man. So James Harden got caught pushing off. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder's like Pat Beverly right now on James Harden. He aggravating the hell out of him. Yeah, I agree with that, Mr. Two Hands, because that's what I was saying about that slashing in the lane. Sometimes they need a guy that's going to take it to the lane when no shots not falling outside. D'Antoni, like he don't know how to turn the switch on. One thing about Russell Westbrook, I've seen him do it. He'll take it to the lane. He'll collapse that defense, kick that ball back out. I just tell you like this: it's the second quarter right now. I'm not convinced OKC winning this game because what I see is James Harden not really doing much. What are they gonna do when James Harden come for you? That's the question. The dude is coming. We already know he coming. It's just when is he coming? And when James Harden do come, what they gonna do? 6 points ain't enough. That's a Harden step back, a steal Harden step back tie game. 6 points ain't gonna cut it. They better start. They need to extend this lead. I think they need to stretch this lead up to about 13, 14 going into the half. You know, to at least be looking good to try to do something with this game. Uh. No, no. Alistair, let me tell you something. Don't come here talking about no heat. Like I told you before, let's talk about let's talk about your Raptors. What's going on with those Raptors, Alistair? That's what I want to know. I don't want to hear nothing about no heat. Goddamn Boston Celtics got their Raptors number, boy. They gonna send their Raptors packing, send them right back from Orlando to Toronto. Send them back to Canada. Get your ass out the sunshine and go back into that cold weather, boy. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, get out of here with that, man. Shy. Uh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can go along with that. Shy will be their best player. Yeah, I agree with that, man. Shy's a beast, man. Shy's a beast. Shooter's Shooter's nice too. He's just really just more experienced than Shy than Shea Gilchrist. Shea Alexander. I keep calling him Gilchrist. Shea Alexander. He's just more experienced than him, but I agree with you. I think Shea gonna be the better player. Dustin Rogue in the building. What's good with you? So Steven Adams gets the offensive rebound as Steven Adams goes up for the dunk, but Covington blocks Steven Adams on the close range dunk. And PJ Tucker drains it from the corner. Here comes the Rockets, guys. Like I said, you got to build a lead on these guys before they start hitting shots. Down to a 3-point game, 35-32. Shea Gilchrist. Shea Alexander tries to get it out in the corner, but stolen by James Harden. James Harden with the ball at the top of the house. And Houston Rockets, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, where the hell are they throwing the ball to? James Harden just threw the ball out of bounds, and what a block by Covington on Steven Adams. So here's Chris Paul working on PJ Tucker, steps back on PJ Tucker. Adams with the offensive rebound. And so ref said OKC ball. PJ Tucker said off of Gilchrist's shoot. Austin Rivers checks in for the Rockets. I don't know who went out for him, but we got PJ Tucker, Austin Rivers, Covington, James Harden, and McLemore on the floor for the Rockets. So Alexander for three. Alexander, bottom of the net. So back up to a 6-point game. Nice shot by the young Shea Alexander. James Harden drives down inside, kicks it back to Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers over to McLemore. 5 to shoot. McLemore over the top to Austin Rivers. Shoots the long three. Can't hit. And goes out of bounds. So OKC basketball, 5 minutes, 54 seconds into the second quarter. Yeah, James Harden missed the finesse foul. He know how to pull them, though. He missing 2 hands. All right, here comes Schroeder with the ball. Schroeder gets it over to Baisley. Baisley to Alexander. Alexander. And another steal by the Rockets. Neither of these teams are taking care of the ball right now. A lot of turnovers. McLemore drives down inside. Sorry, that was House that drove down inside. Kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker to James Harden. James Harden kicks it out to Covington for three. And Covington, bottom of the net. So they respond with a three of their own. 35-38, still a 3-point game. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in this half. Alexander with the ball at the top, got Austin Rivers on the defense. Alexander's dribbles inside, gets it over to Adams, almost gone out of bounds. And Adams gets it to Ferguson for three, and Ferguson's still off cold from 3-point land. James Harden dribbles right down inside, and James Harden got contact, but no call, but he does get the score. So a 1-point game, 37-38. OKC up by 1, and Donovan wants to talk about it. So 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in this half. The Rockets have closed this lead to 1 point. And again, guys, I got the Rockets winning this. Gideon says OKC dirtying the game up. They're clogging the paint and staying on Houston 3-point shooters. But can they keep it up, Gideon? That is the question. James Harden has not come alive. Eric Gordon has not come alive. PJ Tucker has not come alive at all. G Money, do you think OKC can keep this up? Because you know who is already hot and alive with all of these guys still dead and quiet, G Money? Russell Westbrook. And it's a scary thing when Russell Westbrook is hot and alive. Because when those other guys answer the call, that's when you're going to see this massive run, G Money. You're like, no, what are you doing, OKC? How are you letting this happen? So right now, it's just a fun game. You know what I mean, G Money? Just a little back and forth. But at the end of the day, Donnie Boy says, who you got winning the whole thing, D? Well, Johnny, don't know, my friend. I was just talking today. One of my partners, and Could you imagine? All right, so guys, I picked the Denver Nuggets as the dark horse team for the West. Okay, Gary Harris is back. Jamal Murray was out. This is why people's like, "Oh no, I don't know about Denver." But I kept telling people, just wait till Jamal Murray come back. Calm down. He's their second best player next to Jokic, and right now he's playing like their best player over Jokic is what he's playing like. But even still, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, and Will Barton, three of their four best players, been sitting out during the bubble, and they're slowly coming back within the playoff. But I picked this team as the dark horse team to win the whole thing. Johnny boy, I would not be surprised. This might sound crazy. What if we saw a Miami Heat versus Denver Nuggets championship? The two dark horse teams go to the championship. Because look, Denver just took out the Milwaukee Bucks. That's the number one team in the league. I mean, not Denver. Gosh, I'm tripping. Miami. The Miami Heat just took out the Milwaukee Bucks. That's the number one team in the league. Now it's just one game, but just imagine that Denver Nuggets versus the Bucks in the championship. Now to be more serious, I see the Lakers versus the Bucks. I still see that. I think the Bucks win this series. Uh, they went down to the Heat. I think we'll be able to tell more after this second game how the Rockets respond off of that first loss. And I think they're gonna, I mean, not the Rockets, the how the Bucks respond off that first loss. And I think they're gonna respond well. I expected them to take this first game, but if they drop a second game, man, I mean, I think you probably would have to favor the Heat. These two saying, say I like Tatum a lot, I like Boston a lot. They're probably the deepest team in the East. Yeah, they're pretty deep. And Steven Adams, strong finish. Who was that? Chopstick. Strong finish for Steven Adams inside. 40-37. OKC back on top by 3. Covington with the ball. Gets it over to James Harden. James Harden almost loses it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dennis Schroeder on the defense. James Harden pulls up right over Dennis Schroeder for the 3. Tie ball game. Here we go, guys. And I just said, how long are you going to keep James Harden down? He's been quiet. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when James Harden comes for you? Schroeder tries to go around Austin Rivers. Austin, you better calm down. But they call Austin Rivers for a foul. I didn't see a foul there. Calm down there, young fella. Sometimes that happens. So Austin Rivers is pulled out of the game right quick. So drive inside by Alexander to increase that, well, to take the lead again, 42-40. OKC back on top. James Harden gets the ball over to Tucker in the corner for the 3. Tucker can't hit. Baisley gets the rebound. Gives it over to Schroeder. Schroeder. Gallinari back to Schroeder. Tries to get it over the top, and another turnover. Oklahoma City. Steal by Gordon. Corner 3 by Daniel House, and he can't hit. Tucker almost gets the rebound, but Schroeder gets it. And Adams loses the ball again. A steal by Eric Gordon. He pushes it ahead to House. House inside with the crazy layup. But he does hit 42-42. What a wild game, guys. So 42 apiece. So Gallinari turnaround jumper right over the top of House Jr. So Danilo with a score. Gordon shoots the long 3 and he misses again. So Gordon is just not in any kind of rhythm right now, struggling a bit from the floor. 0 for 3 from behind the 3-point line. So Gallinari, another turnaround shot right over Gordon. So Gallinari's starting to feel it. 4-point lead, quick 4-point lead. And James Harden with the Euro step, fouled by Gallinari. Of course, Harden goes to the line. And actually, I think that was Steven Adams that caught the foul on him. So James Harden to the line for 2. Harden bangs the first one. It's going to be 46-43. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this half. Chopstick says, I only like Tatum because he went to Duke. Getting Kimball was a great move. Great move by Boston. And Johnny said, fuck Miami and Toronto. So James Harden, bang, bang, both free throws, 44-46, 2-point game. Comes Chris Paul with the rock. He'll bring it across for OKC. Chris Paul got Eric Gordon on the defense. Chris Paul dribbles around the Gallinari screen, gets the switch, and he gets the ball back to Gallinari. Mismatch, shoots over the top of Gordon one more time, but he can't hit this time. Gordon comes down with the rebound, gets it over to James Harden. James Harden has Dennis Schroeder on the defense, crosses Schroeder up, steps back behind the 3. Harden can't hit. Alexander comes down with the rebound. Alexander behind the back on Harden, dribbles inside, misses the layup, but Adams gets the rebound, and Adams still getting the rebound. Adams all around, but he can't handle it. Too many red jerseys. So here comes Westbrook. Westbrook gets the ball back up top to Harden. Harden dribbles down inside. Harden with the floater. Harden, a lot of contact, no call, but he does get the score once again, 46-46, and they cannot get a lead built up because James Harden keeps coming back and closing the gap. And Russell Westbrook fouled by Alexander. Finally, the referee said, enough is enough. Calm down, guys. Too much contact down there. They called a foul on. So, guys, 58 seconds, low scoring game. Never would have thought that these teams would be under 100 points going into the half, 46 points apiece. So Russell Westbrook with the ball on the wing gets it over to James Harden, 13 seconds on the shot clock. James Harden dribbles around Schroeder, goes right inside. Schroeder's crying, but don't cry, young man. 48-46. Rockets back on top by 2. Chris Paul got the ball at the top of the key. Chris Paul kicks it over to Alexander. Back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul dribbles down inside, lost the handle. And here comes Westbrook with the ball. Kicks it ahead and another turnover. And that was just a terrible pass. But what the hell is wrong with Westbrook today? He has thrown 3 outlandish passes today. I don't know what's going on. All right. Dennis Schroeder's holding the ball. No shot clock. Houston Rockets up by 2. Schroeder dribbles down inside. Schroeder floater inside, but he left 4.4 seconds on the shot clock. And James Harden and Gordon with the 3, and Gordon gets rid of it. Oh, my. Wow. James Harden tosses the ball up. Eric Gordon gets a catch and shoot. It was just a catch, hop, shoot, and he drains it. And he does get it away in time. Holy hell. What a way to end that quarter, guys. 51-48, 3-point lead. Terrific shot by Alexander at the other end to score, to tie it going into the half. And an even better shot by Eric Gordon to say, no tie. We're going into the half with the lead. So, with that being said, G Money, that should tell you something, my friend. 51-48, a 99-point game going into the half. It's still a good chance that these guys go over that overs total of 226. Could be an explosive second half. We shall see. But Rockets up by 3. No, guys, I think I don't know. I think this game is going pretty much as I expected. I think the Rockets pull away toward the middle of the third quarter, build up a lead, and then probably just not allow the Thunder to get back into it. That's how I pretty much see this game going. Jay says Kimba is a lot better for the Celtics than Kyrie was. Kimba has, yeah, yeah. I can't disagree with that. Some reason Kyrie just wasn't a good fit there. Ron Cole says OKC been very cold from the last. Yeah, yeah, man. They have heated up. Last game it was disgustingly terrible, bro. It was like 15.2%. 15.2%, bro. They shot 7 for 46. I know those numbers because I had it in my breakdown for the prediction show this morning. Yeah, that's just disgusting from the 3-point line. It was. Gideon said, I agree, Ron. SGA has 2 threes, but yeah, they're not doing so great from. Yeah, I don't like Duke either, man. I ain't even with it. Yeah, yeah. Number one, Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker got the number one buzzer beater this week. Shot it on Van Vliet. Where's Alistair? Alistair always run when they start talking about that. Chopstick, you a blue devil. Yeah, that was crazy. Wanting a chopstick, Eric Gordon at the buzzer, hand in his face, everything. France on 2 in the building. What's up, France? And Johnny be bugging. All right, guys. Let's check out these halftime stats. So the leading scorer, of course, for the Rockets, none other than James Harden, 17 points, 4 rebounds. No one else on the Rockets in double digits. You have Robert Covington and Russell Westbrook close with 8 points apiece. Um, and for OKC, your leading scorer is Dianara Gallinari, 11 points, and right behind him, of course, is Shea Gilchrist Alexander with 10 points. And that's it. Nobody else really close to double digits. Now, the Rockets shooting 44% from the floor, going 20 for 45. And OKC not too far behind them, going 20 for 48, 41.7%. Neither team shooting great from the 3-point line, but the Rockets are just under 30%, going 7 for 24. Where the OKC are really pretty much picking up where they left off last game. 3 for 15, 20%. So that's not good. OKC is looking better from the free throw line. And Rockets are looking, they've missed 2 free throws, but still they're gonna have to drain free throws because as we seen last game with Giannis and those guys, free throws win game. OKC's controlling the board, offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. It's 30 to 23. So at this point, 7 more rebounds, but they are controlling that glass. They're getting a lot of second chance points. So the Rockets want to try to box out better and crash those boards because second chance points will kill you in the end. Both teams are sharing the ball pretty well, but turnovers, it's 8 and 9. So they're pretty much even there. But it's just that the Rockets are causing the turnovers on OKC. They have 8 steals, 10 blocks. The Rockets are just giving the ball away on their turnovers. It's not really OKC's defense. They're just throwing the ball away. Russell Westbrook's throwing away 2 passes, 3. James Harden just threw away a pass. And even when you look at it statistically, you don't see blocks and steals on the side of OKC, but you see 8 turnovers. And that's because the Rockets aren't doing a good job of taking care of the ball. Rockets are controlling scoring in the paint, but rebounding, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they're controlling that aspect of the paint. So, guys, 9 fouls apiece for both teams. And, pretty even game. Now, I usually, give keys to victory, but here's one key to victory for both teams. Take care of the goddamn ball because both of these teams are turning over the ball entirely too much. That's a huge issue. They got to do a better job of taking care of that ball, get the extra pass in there, and, you know, make sure you drain these free throws because just like my man Two Hands said earlier, the free throws wins your championship. Mr. Two Hands up with the super tap. 2 of them. Bow, bow. Appreciate that, my man. Bang, bang. That's my man, Mr. Two Hands. Appreciate that, brother. That's that DMV love, dog. That's how we do it down here. France on 2. Johnny boy, what's up, my brother? Just chilling, smoking, and watching the game. Yes, sir. I'm getting ready to feel up. I'm getting ready to fill up my apparatus right now as we speak. You know what I mean, Mr. Two Hand? Oh, Mr. Two Hand, let me show you something, man. Let me show you how beautiful this is, bro. Really, this is some really nice looking stuff here, Mr. Two Hands. Hold up. All right, guys. So we still on commercial, but yeah, both of these teams just need to clean up. I mean, I expect the Rockets to pull away here. There you go, Mr. Two. You see that? Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Beautiful, full of beauty. All right, guys, I'm going back in the hiding. Yeah, yeah. They got papaya ice. Oh wow, man, that sounds good. Papaya ice. Yeah, I want to try that just because of the name. Nate Morgan in the building. What's good? What's good? Johnny Boy in the building. He been in the building. Nate Morgan in the building. What's up, Nate? Appreciate you coming through, fam. Uh, see, JJ said Lakers have to play. Yeah, but the Lakers, see, this the thing. This is the thing with the Lakers, the Clippers, and I'm telling you guys too, I'm going to keep saying it, the Nuggets. The Lakers, the Clippers, and the Nuggets, guys, we're going to see these guys constantly improve. Game after game after game after game. It's going to be tough. Teams like Toronto and Miami, they're already good. This is where they are. They're competing at that level. But these teams that we've seen struggle and this, that, and third, this is the playoff. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, even Paul George, PG3, this is when they shine, bro. These are postseason guys. They're not superstars for no reason. They've been to the postseason. They shine in the postseason. This is what, you know what I mean? They don't feel that pressure. They've been here before. Oh, these guys are going to be here. It's just that simple. Like they're gonna be here. They're gonna be there in the next round, and you're just gonna see those teams get better and better, stronger and stronger. Starting to see J.R. Smith pick it up for the Lakers. So I tell people, Lakers won't favor for a reason. If you guys noticed during the bubble, the Lakers were losing game after game after game. But what did the books do? They kept favoring the Lakers, kept favoring the Lakers all the way to the playoff. The Lakers have lost more games than anybody and kept their favorite. They've kept the odds ahead every game. Didn't matter how much they lost or whatever. So it's a reason for that. You know, expectation is because of what people know they can do once they get into sync. Man, it's hard to stop Anthony and Davis and LeBron James once those other guys, when those other guys start hitting, Caldwell Pope started hitting. They got JR now, Kyle Kuzma, Dwight Howard start mauling guys down there in the hole. When the Lakers team starts playing like that, it's not the fact that they're playing like that. It's damn near possible to stop AD and LeBron when those other guys start playing like that. And I don't care who you are, the Clippers, the Heat, the Raptors with those defense when Cal Kuzma and Caldwell Pope and Dwight Howard starts snatching all these rebounds and JaVale McGee, he can catch fire. When these other components of the Lakers start playing, Matt LeBron and AD just begin to have a field day. That's when you see these two guys, both of them putting up 32 points, 38 points, and the Lakers are extremely hard to beat by any team in the league when they start playing that way. And so this is what you're going to start to see. And this is why you always get a lot of fans say, oh, the NBA is rigged. The NBA is rigged, man. They was losing everything, blah, 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 blah. These teams are championship teams. They're built to be championship teams. They have veterans on the team. They have championship pedigree on the Lakers. It's not that the league is rigged or anything. These teams come alive. This is when they shine in the postseason to win the cup, the title, the chip, whatever it is in your sport. Postseason teams, you have regular season teams, and you have postseason teams. Some teams don't even know what it's like to taste the postseason. They hadn't been there since some of these kids been on the team. They ain't never been to the postseason since these kids been on the team. They don't know what it's about. But teams like the Lakers, Kawhi just come off of a championship. The Clippers have these veterans there. Man, thirsty as hell. Yeah. So, man, is this an extended halftime or what? They done went through the halftime report. They done shown the little dancers on the court. Pope and Kuzma are a great role. Let's too. Yeah, man. It's gonna be LA or Denver. Now, I agree with you because neither of these two things are going. So, we can just they just Mr. Two and these motherfuckers just playing just to see which one of them gonna make the second round. That's why that's why the Rockets in the OKC playing. They just playing to see who's gonna make the second round, Mr. Two and they neither one of them gonna do that. Yeah, I say LA or the Nuggets because I'm stick with the Nuggets as my dark horse team. People gonna see what I'm talking about when Will Barton come back. Then the full roster gonna be there. The championship recipe of what I'm talking about with the Denver Nuggets. Because I got them closing out. I got them coming back. I think they're gonna guys, I think they're gonna complete the 3-1 comeback. And it's gonna be horrible for Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert and those guys, but I think Denver Nuggets gonna complete the 3-1 comeback, man, and take the guys out. Especially, I'm pretty sure that Will Barton is supposed to come back tomorrow. I mean, yeah, is that tomorrow? Yeah. And if Will Barton come back, man, look. All right, man. Look. Denver Nuggets. Let me look it up. Yep. What that say? Oh, y'all can't see it. Expected to play October 1st. Will Barton. That's tomorrow, guys. So I'm talking about. So Will Barton is supposed to be back tomorrow, man. That's gonna make all the difference. See, they've been battling. They were battling a couple of games. Then Jamal Murray comes back, gets a triple double, do to him. Then Donovan Mitchell comes back the next game on a 51-point hiatus, so they win that one. But then they've been mashing them up ever since. They've been mashing them up ever since. And then Will Barton is getting ready to come back. So gotta watch out for them Nuggets, man. I tell you what, you gotta watch out for Yoka. The Yoka. Hell yeah, exactly, Mr. Two-Hand. Completely different, dog. 7-game series will wear you down. You know what I mean? Mentally it'll beat you down because you get past one team during the regular season, you might not have to see them for a month. Nah, but playoff, you got to see them tomorrow. I mean, 2 days from now, next day, that's when you play. Nobody else. All right, so Dort out of the corner, and they told Dort, "I wish you would shoot that three," and he shot it. And Russell Westbrook comes right back down, and Westbrook drains the 3-pointer. I mean, best shot by Westbrook because he didn't have anybody under the hole, but it worked out for him 54-48. Steven Adams with the ball, and Steven Adams with a bad pass gives it away, and Westbrook full speed ahead. He just goes right by Steven Adams, right by Shea Alexander, right to the rim, coast to coast. Russell Westbrook 56-48. Houston Rockets starting to open up here. Gallinari, James Harden on him. 8 seconds to shoot. Gallinari kicks it to Dort. Dort dribbles down inside, and Dort gives the ball away. Here comes James Harden on Gallinari. Gallinari grabs James Harden to stop him. So foul on D. Gallinari. Russell Westbrook, man. And guys, if you don't remember the first game, this is how OKC allowed uh, Houston to run away in the first game. So Harden just got teched up. So Gallinari drains it, so it's going to be 49-56. Harden still jawing at the ref. You just got to take shut up, Harden, before you get ejected and lose your team this first game, because that can happen. Oh yeah, for sure. We see that happen to Chris Porzingis ejected in Game 3 against the Clippers. All right, here comes Russell Westbrook, dribbles right around shot, kicks it in the corner. Nice extra pass. James Harden drives right to the lane and gets the score. So 58-49, 9-point lead opened up by the Houston Rockets. And here comes Alexander down inside, but he can't score. Rebounded by P.J. Tucker. Pushes it ahead to Westbrook. Westbrook right down the lane, and Westbrook throws it away. Nice steal by Steven Adams. Alexander gets it up top. Gallinari steps down inside. Alexander gets it to Dort. Dort with the hang time finishes over Covington for 51-58, 7-point game. Eric Gordon with the ball, and Eric Gordon hit. No call. Wow, ref. Definitely some contact there. Gallinari for a three, rattles around, but it goes in. So down to a 4-point game. And Mike D'Antoni is ticked off right now. Calls the timeout 58-54. 9 minutes, 44 seconds into this third quarter. So I I don't really blame D'Antoni right then for being upset because way too much contact on Gordon, and I don't understand how they didn't call anything on that. It says Denver could be LA Clippers. They are deep, have size and length. Yeah, yeah, they could. They could. Franz said, "Yo, DJ, that L dude character took shit way too serious." Yeah, man, I don't know what that dude was talking about. He started tripping though, like, man, you contradicting yourself. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? How is saying that Teofimo gonna knock Lomachenko out contradictory by saying Lomachenko's not doesn't have the IQ Floyd had? That's why I kept asking, like, man, that makes no sense. He can't say I was contradicting myself because I said Lomachenko didn't have the IQ Floyd had. So how am I gonna say Teofimo's gonna knock Lomachenko out? And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you just had me lost. I didn't even get his point, Frank. Frank said, I don't know about the Nuggets. Only Nuggets I rely on McDonald's. Oh my goodness. You better off messing with the Denver Nuggets. You better leave them damn McDonald nuggets alone. That is death meat. Man, you better learn about the Denver Nuggets and put them McDonald's nuggets right back where you got them from. Leave them at McDonald's. Nuggets are building the future. Yeah, man. They are. They are. Murray, Jokic, Bobo, Barton, Gary Harris, Jeremy Grant. Man, they look, man, look. Let me tell you, boys, son. Tell you, boys. Tell you. I must tell you. Yeah, lice friends. What the hell are y'all talking about, man? These players can't be losing. They cool. Yeah, man. Listen to it. You ready to reach through the screen and throw one of them over that text shit, ain't it, Mr. Two? Oh man, that's priceless. Mike Malone may not be one. Yeah, nah, yeah. Yeah, man. R.I.P. John Thompson for all you guys that don't know, man. Long time Georgetown coach. 79 years old. John Thompson passed. R.I.P. John Thompson. It says this game will come down to the wire. All right, guys, we back at it. Eric Gordon goes right down inside at Alexander. And another foul on Alexander. Gordon will go to the line for two. I tell you what, man. Eric Gordon, that's a tough little dude, man. So Gordon at the line shoots the first free throw, and Gordon drains it, rattles around, and goes down inside. 59-54. Rockets up by 5. Gordon to shoot the second free throw. Yeah, R.I.P. Don Thompson. Hell yeah, man. I still get hit by gang members asking what game I claim. My parents, I just said no hablo inglés. Shit. We just going deeper how far the Rockets go. Depends on D'Antoni and the analytics got him. Yeah. Rockets ain't getting past the second round, man. Oh, and a steal by Covington. Covington back to Gordon. Gordon loses the ball. And Dort picks it up. So it's 4. 5-on-4. Here comes Alexander. Goes down the side, and Alexander loses the ball. But looks like it was off of Covington's foot. So 16 seconds on the shot clock, 60-54. 2 turnovers back to back. Both teams keeping this turnover foolishness consistent. Gallinari gets the ball to Chris Paul. He's checked back in for the Thunder. And Gallinari steps back for the 3. He can't hit. Russell Westbrook picks up the rebound. Here comes Westbrook. Has Chris Paul on him. Shoots over the top of Chris Paul. And Westbrook can't hit. Dort comes down with the rebound. Shoots the ball to Chris Paul. Chris Paul at the top. Dribbles around the Adams screen. Tries to throw it across court. Back to Chris Paul in the corner to Alexander for 3. But he can't hit. James Harden with the rebound. He'll bring the ball down court for the Rockets. James Harden with Dort on the defense. Dribbles around Dort, kicks it back to Covington. And that's Covington's third 3-pointer this game, guys. Covington drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 63-54. 9-point lead. Gallinari with the ball. Over to Alexander. Alexander with the ball behind the wing. Thinks about the 3. Steps back inside. Kicks it to Gallinari for 3. Gallinari, bottom of the net. Drains it. 57-63. That was smooth. Good stroke by Gallinari. And Covington tries to answer with his own 3, but he can't hit. Chris Paul comes down with the rebound. Chris Paul has PJ Tucker on a mismatch. Pulls up for the 3. Chris Paul can't get the 3. Adams banging for the rebound down inside. And fouled by Westbrook. Jay said, watch out at Georgetown. John Thompson did save his life. Yup, AI, man. Bubble Chuck. Bubble Chuck right out of Southampton, fam. All right. Shea Gildress. And Chris Paul goes down inside, kicks it back outside to Gallinari. Step back for the 3, and Gallinari hits it. It's a 3-point game. 63-60. 7 minutes, 10 seconds in the third quarter. So nice run by OKC. And Tucker missed. And here comes OKC again. Dennis Schroeder tries to score. He can't hit. James Harden with the ball has Dennis Schroeder on the defense. Harden at the top of the key. Dribbles down inside. Goes right at Steven Adams. Harden gets right around Steven Adams. Take the lead back up to 5. This makes it look so easy. Chris Paul with the ball at the top of the key. As House Jr. on the defense. Gets it down into Gallinari. Gallinari turns around on James Harden. Bottom of the net. Gallinari is hot. Hot as a firecracker. Drains another one. 62-65. Eric Gordon with the ball out on the wing. Gordon dribbles down inside. Kicks it in the corner to PJ. PJ over to Harden. Harden to House Jr. for 3. Nothing but the nets off for House Jr. 68-62. Back up by 6 goes to Houston Rockets. Alexander gets the ball to Chris Paul, who comes down inside with the short. What a move. What a finish by Chris Paul with the floater inside. 64-68. That's a veteran move there. All right, man. So here's Covington. Covington finds Tucker in the corner, and Tucker can't hit. So 4-point game. Chris Paul out on the corner with the ball. Chris Paul steps back for 3. Foul behind the line by House Jr. So Chris Paul will go to the line for 3 shots. Terrible foul by House Jr. Chris Paul, man, this dude He's more than just a point guard. Chris Paul can take off offensively when he wants to, but outside of that, he's a hell of a point guard. His season free throw shooting is 91%. 91%, guys. So safe to say he'll probably make all three of these, which he's drained the first 2 point game, and Chris Paul gonna make this trying to make this a 1 point game. So 1 point game. They brought it down to 1 point. It's 13 point lead. They decreased that to one. And Jeff Green. So Jeff Green runs into Schroeder for an offensive foul, another turnover for the Rockets. All right, guys. So Chris Paul with the ball, going to try to take the lead for the Rockets, goes right down into the lane. And Chris Paul takes the lead himself, 69-68. James Harden, he comes back down with the ball and a nice pass inside, but Covington couldn't hold the ball, and Schroeder loses the ball out of bounds. Nice defense by House. Schroeder tried to pull the contact, but basically he just slipped, fell, and lost the ball out of bounds. So turnover by OKC. Chance for them to extend that lead a little bit. Good defense by House Jr. Gets the ball over to Austin Rivers, who's checked in for the Rockets. Eric Gordon steps out. And nice. Oh, goaltend by, it looks like it's a goaltend by Noel. I thought that House Jr. missed it, but they say it's a goaltend. Oh, he puts his hand through the rim. But had he not put his hand through the rim, guys, had he not put his hand through the rim, that ball was going to miss. So he actually ended up giving the Rockets a point there. House Jr. was going to miss that. And Dort shoots the three, and Dort can't hit. So 70-69, Rockets on top. James Harden with the ball. He's telling House Jr., go on down. I don't need your screen. And he gets the ball back to Jeff Green. Jeff Green back over to James Harden. 5 seconds on the shot clock. James Harden steps around, steps back, and busts the three. James Harden fakes like he's going to dribble around the screen, and then he hits the step back three. Drains it. 73-69, 4 point lead. Alexander right down inside, blocked from behind by James Harden. And it was an offensive foul anyway, but James Harden blocks the shot from behind. Oh man, Rockets looks like the Rockets are starting to feel it, guys. See if I know what I'm talking about here. I said down there in the third quarter, the Rockets going to start to pull away. And as I say that, James Harden back down inside for another layup. 75-69. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Dennis Schroeder's coming down with the ball. Schroeder kicks it over to Baisley. Baisley back to Schroeder. Got PJ Tucker on the defense. Dennis Schroeder with the rematch. 7 points. Dribbles down inside and gets it smacked away by James Harden again. So James Harden getting in there on the defense. 4.6 seconds on the shot clock. And D'Antonio called another timeout. So when we get back off commercials, OKC ball 4.6 seconds to shoot. 75-69 is the score. Which, yeah, guys, I don't know if I have to say that as much so more since I found this lovely scoreboard for us to sit up here and keep track what's going on. Yeah, Aaron Gordon. He ain't doing so hot. Well, nah, he doing okay. Nah. But every said most people say that the meanest dogs are junkyard dogs. But that is not true. As is known, the meanest dog can be found around the world guarding. What I thought the meanest dogs were chows. Chows are some mean dogs, man. Harden. Yeah, man, he is. But what's unfortunate, Jay, is that he's starting to warm up. But like it should if he wasn't hot, if Harden wasn't hot or he wasn't on, that should have been a time you would think that, you know, OKC would do what they can to kind of separate themselves or put a lead there, but they can't. They can't even really get over the hump, and James Harden hasn't heated up yet. But Westbrook is playing well. Eric Gordon is playing well. So if James Harden heats up, you know what's going to happen. They just going to go on a crazy run and beat the hell out of them again. But like I said, even when OKC was up 6 points or so, Thunder's going to close this one out, man. I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised at that Bucks game, but you can expect that from the Heat. But the Thunder's going to close this out. So back on the court, off commercial. Harden starting to cook. Yeah, 7-0 burst. Scoreboard is tight, D. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that, fam. Good old water, man. It's the best drink on earth. Nice, crisp spring water. G Money said Houston needs to pull away because OKC is clutch. And yeah, they are, but nah, they're not going to be able to do nothing with them this time, G Money. Just as I say that, Houston gets another steal, another turnover by OKC. James Harden with the ball at the top of the key. Nice pass inside by James Harden, and an extra pass by Jeff Green. But nice steal by House to get into that transition. Great transition defense. I meant by House to get in the middle of that passing lane. James Harden with the step back three. He can't hit. And Baisley with the rebound gets the ball over to Schroeder. Schroeder back to Baisley. Baisley to Dort. Dort goes in with a wild shot. But wow, he hits it. Crazy shot by Dort, but it goes in. So Austin Rivers comes down with the ball, gets it to PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker over to Jeff Green. Jeff Green directed traffic up top, got Baisley on the defense. Jeff Green goes down inside, and Green turns the ball over. So, man, this game, it's like neither of these teams can stretch away from the other because as soon as they get any type of lead, they start giving the ball away. That's the second turnover back to back for the Houston Rockets. 71-75. Oh, and right out of the corner, finally, Dort hits his first three to bring this game down to 1 point again. And Westbrook with the ball has been a shooter on the defense. Westbrook gives the ball in the corner to Gordon over the house. House back over to Jeff Green. Jeff Green for three. And Jeff Green in and out. But a nice strong rebound by Tucker. And he's got Gordon. And it looks like Gordon loses it out of bounds. So another turnover. This is amazing how many turnovers we're getting in this game, guys. 1 point game. Houston on top by 175-74. It's going to be OKC ball, so let's see if they can take the lead back. Yeah, I agree with that too, Jay. They can toy with him. It's like they can toy with him and still win. And right now they're toying with him because, I mean, they keep giving up the ball. Like they're turning the ball over. It's not even OKC defense. And Baisley almost traveled there. And Dort back-to-back three-pointers. He couldn't hit a three-pointer the whole game. And now, what do you know? Back-to-back three-pointers by Dort. So 77-75, 2-point lead by OKC. And Gordon thought about a three. Westbrook with Schroeder on him. Westbrook decides to take it to Schroeder. And Westbrook, another turnover. And then right back, another turnover by Noel. What the hell? So Westbrook pulls up for three. He can't hit. Wow, man, this is crazy. It's almost like high school basketball with the amount of turnovers these two teams are putting up. So Chris Paul shoots a wild shot from the top of the key. It doesn't hit. Eric Gordon gets the ball. He'll hold for the last shot of the quarter. So Gordon goes down inside. Noel pokes the ball away, and then a foul is called on Houston. Right, I'm not sure what's going on. He grabs Gordon's arm, so there's no call there. He reaches around. He hits the ball. I don't know, and the foul was called on Gordon. So, guys, seesaw quarter. Oklahoma end up going back on top. The lead has changed 12 times, guys. 12 times this lead has changed. To show you what kind of flip-flop roller coaster game this is. Well, it's just the turnovers. The level of turnovers are ridiculous right now. And I mean, it's just silly plays. Just silly plays. Guys they're just not taking care of the ball. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just have to hold steady and say the Rockets win this game still. It's only a 2-point game. I'm not really seeing anything that changed my mind in this game. I mean, you got 18 turnovers for the Rockets and 16 turnovers for the Thunders. I mean, this is madness. And they still have a whole quarter left. Both of these teams may have over 20 turnovers apiece by the end of this game. Absolute madness. Well, he could get he's streaky though. He went streaky a few games ago. He scored like 38 points or something. G Money. He was shooting three. He's a streaky guy. It's not one of those guys that you can depend on offensively, but when he gets hot, he can kill it. So you gotta watch that. But yeah, I agree. He's not the best shooter, but I wouldn't say he can't shoot. Yeah, he has back-to-back threes. Crazy amount, Ron. Crazy amount of unforced errors. Like they're just giving the ball away. They throwing the ball away. Uh, Chris Paul with these wild passes to the corner. Russell Westbrook with these wild passes to the corner. I mean, they throwing it to these guys like they 12 foot tall. I don't know. We'll see what they do here. When we're going into this fourth quarter, this is it. It's when to go home for the Thunder. It's all or nothing for them. So the Milwaukee Bucks comes out. They start the playoffs to lose their first game in the first round. And then they come back and they win. Second round, they lost their game. First game out, game opener of the second round. I still say they come back and win. I think the Milwaukee Bucks, uh, well, I don't know. I think that the Miami Heat is a team that could beat the Bucks, but for some reason, I think the Bucks are going to take this series. All right, guys. So we back in and look like Dennis Schroeder was fouled driving inside. So Schroeder will go to the line to start this fourth quarter. So Dennis Schroeder has 6 points, 6 rebounds. He's at the line for 2. Gallinari, 23 points for Gallinari. Dennis Schroeder hits the first free throw to increase this OKC lead by 3, 78-75. 7 points for Dennis Schroeder. And Schroeder hits them both. So 78-75. Dennis Schroeder drains both free throws. Russell Westbrook with the ball has Chris Paul on the defense. Gives it to Jeff Green. Russell Westbrook. They double team Chris Paul. Jeff Green wide open for 3. And he makes him pay. Jeff Green, bottom of the net, 78-79, 1-point game. Dennis Schroeder goes right down into the rim. Right over the top of Covington. And Schroeder scores. Russell Westbrook kicks it back out. House for 3. House can't hit. And Chris Paul comes with the rebound. So OKC coming up, trying to extend that lead. Chris Paul almost loses the ball. Step back jumper. Chris Paul, that mid-range game is deadly. 83-78, 5-point game. OKC on top. Russell Westbrook has a young Baisley on him. Dribbles right around Baisley. Wow. And it goes in and kind of rims right back out. So Westbrook can't hit. So Chris Paul dribbles on Jeff Green, steps back, and Chris Paul, mid-game assassin, shaking his head. They can't deal with me. They can't deal with me. 85, 78, 7-point game. Wow, Chris Paul, man, showing them how to do it. And that's one thing about Chris Paul, man. He can take off offensively. He can take off offensively. Wendy's had some deals. I had to stop by once I saw them. Oh boy. This game feels like a preseason game because it has been sloppy. Yeah, man, I ain't lying. All of these turnovers is just nasty. Nasty. If OKC can win tonight, game 7 can go either way. Yeah? Yeah. The scoring is back to normal. I wasn't accustomed to seeing every team score like 130 every. Yeah, that was true too. Like they were just tossing up all kind of points. I'm talking about the All-Star game. Jay said he took care of business when the Bucks didn't have their starting point guard. With the short Bucks rush, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't think Eric Bledsoe was the issue, bro. George Hill is just he's every bit of Eric Bledsoe. Sometimes he can play better than Eric Bledsoe. I don't think Bledsoe was the issue. It just got beat. That Jimmy Butler and that Heat defense was the issue. Butler was going slam off. You just can't do nothing when a player goes off like that. You just nothing you could do about it. You could try your best to defend him, but Butler was doing it all. So, and then the Miami Heat's defense. So a combination of Jimmy Butler and that defense. Bucks just lost. Said they just got beat. OKC pushing the pace and OKC guards. Yeah, that's I don't know, man. Let's see how we looking halfway in the fourth quarter. I'm still not convinced, man. 7 point lead. That's not enough for me. So they got the guys out there cleaning the floor. They need to make sure they do a good job with that. Make sure these athletes don't get hurt, man. So James Harden drives down the side, goes for the layup. James Harden can't hit. Paisley comes down with the rebound, gets it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul gets it over to Shooter. Shooter shoots a long three, but he can't hit. And James Harden gets the ball, gets it over to Russell Westbrook, who dribbles down inside, gets the point and the foul. Westbrook to the line. So Westbrook trying to put a close to this. But Russell Westbrook, he just cuffed that ball, shot to the basket, scored, gets the contact. Russell Westbrook seeing if he can convert the 3 point play. And Westbrook misses the free throw. So problem still exists for the Rockets at the free throw line. 5 point game. Chris Paul comes down with the rock. Chris Paul got Dort in the corner, wide open. Dort gives it to Baisley, and Baisley said, I'll hit it then. So it's an 8 point game back up. Yeah. PJ Tucker coming back in. Look like Jeff Green checking out. All right. James Harden with the ball. Got Dort on the defense. He's been defending Harden really well. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tucker inside. And Covington gets right to the rim under a second left, and he gets it out of his hand and he scores. 6 point game, 82-88. All right, here comes Chris Paul. Chris Paul's been in the hot hand. He gives it to Shooter. 6 on the shot clock. Chris Paul. And Dort can't hit from 3-point range. Clock was running down. I think I don't like that pass by Chris Paul. With the clock running down, passing that ball to Dort, that's kind of unfair to Dort because Dort's not your 3-point guy. And Chris Paul hit him at the last second. He had like a second and a half to shoot the ball. So he didn't make it. OKC on a 16-3 run. Yep. It's all about runs. Yeah, so James Harden dribbles down inside and pulls a foul. I'm not sure if it's a shooting foul. It's a ball in foul, but he surely dribbled right into the lane and caught the foul. So I believe they gave him the shooting foul. He heaved the ball up, but thought he was fouled before it. But maybe it's just justice. They robbed him of a couple earlier, so James Harden to shoot for two, and he drains the first one. So down to 5-point game, 83-88. James Harden to see if he can close this and bring this within four. Chris Paul getting it going. Yeah, he might be. And James Harden almost missed the second one. It bounced off the front of the rim. He got shooter's touch and it went in. Yeah, he does. And Chris Paul in the corner for three. Chris Paul feeling it. Back up to 7 points. And remember, I said in my show this morning, guys, pace, pace, pace. This is all about pace. Right now, it is OKC that's controlling the pace. Oh, Gordon. Nice move by Gordon. Great defense by young Baisley on Gordon. So Schroeder with a long three and he can't hit. Really bad shot by Schroeder. They had plenty of time on the shot clock. No reason to shoot that. Oh, Covington, nice with the offensive board and the putback. So it's 86-91, 5-point game. Robert Covington has 15 points, 5 rebounds. So Chris Paul, he has the ball. Chris Paul, mid-range assassin, gives it to Baisley. Baisley step back for three. Baisley off the front of the rim, right into the hands of Dennis Schroeder, who gets it over to Chris Paul. Chris Paul, I know he's thinking about that three. Chris Paul dribbles down inside, floater inside. Paul can't hit. And Harden picks up the ball, gets it over to Covington. Covington to Eric Gordon, who dribbles right down inside, passes to Tucker in the corner, and Tucker, bottom of the net, 89-91, down to a 2-point game. Russell Westbrook's going up to the scorers table. Look like he's ready to check in. Alexander dribbles, goes down inside, can't hit the layup. PJ Tucker comes up with the ball. Baisley trailing him. Tucker gets the ball over to James Harden. James Harden crossover goes right into Adams. And Adams with the good defense. James Harden can't hit the layup. Chris Paul gives it over to Baisley and no shot. And it's a foul on Tucker. And it looks like Tucker's mad. Going to see what happens. Oh, man. Why Tucker hollering? He grabbed Adams by the waist and pulled him down. These guys be tripping me out with all the acting. Yeah, exactly, Chopstick. What's the Rockets game without a signature hard and travel? Ain't that the truth? So Adams almost, and he does. Adams gets the inbound pass and just throws the ball away. And Billy Donovan just can't believe it. So turnovers, 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 guys. And give the ball right back. Eric Gordon goes down inside, kicks it outside. to Covington, who's been hot from behind that line. Rockets back up top by 1 point, 92-91. And Dort goes into the lane like a linebacker with a football and just tries to barrel through James Harden. So it's going to be another turnover by OKC, offensive foul. Wow, man. So what a turn of events, 6-0 run by the Rockets, 92-91. Rockets with the ball. So Eric Gordon with the ball gives it to Covington. Over to James Harden. Back to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon dribbles inside. Eric Gordon, nice drive inside over Gilgeous-Alexander for the score. So Rockets back on top by 3. 94-91. 10-0. Houston Rockets run. Hey guys, this is a game of runs, and now there's the shift in our little basketball there. The chances shift back over to the side of the Houston Rockets. 91-94. I don't know why they even moved that basketball. I told them, I said it earlier, just leave the ball on this side because there's no need to bring it over here. It used to go in this game. Oh boy. They let Houston back in. Yeah, man. You had to know what was going to happen, Chopstick. You gotta have faith in D-Def, Chopstick. Signature push off too. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, Jay. Schroeder took 2 bad threes. Yeah, man. What was that? Those long threes. And you know what else, Ron Cohen? There was no need. He had like 12 seconds on the clock on that last one. Bro, you have like 12 seconds left on the clock. What are you doing? Why would you just chuck that three up like that? Makes no sense. No. Tucker isn't stepping into Adams like Schroeder. Yeah. Yeah. Facts. No, no. Yeah, Adams is strong. Chopstick said Adams weak. No. He didn't say Adams was weak. He said Adams soft. Nah, Chopstick. Adams not soft, brother. Nah, 10-0. Well, yeah, well, 14-3. Yeah. They came back with the 10-0. Yeah. All right. You got that, G Money. You got it, G. Schroeder has taken some bad shots tonight. And he's well, those 2 3-point shots were ridiculous because that's when you had a lead built up. So you want to extend the lead, stretch on the lead. You don't want to do anything. No, clean 3-point shot, you miss it. Okay, that's fine. But he took an ill-advised 3-point shot when you gaining momentum in the fourth quarter. Like you haven't won it yet. You were just gaining momentum in the fourth quarter. And then you take an ill-advised shot. So I think you kill your chances doing that. I don't know, man. That's just me. Coach needs to say, hey, what the hell are you doing? Get it in his head. G Money said OKC is taking dumb shots. Need to clog the paint. Yeah. But I mean, it's turnovers though, G Money. Like I'm not gonna necessarily say they're taking dumb shots. I mean, yeah, they just turning the ball over. They just showed us a statistic that OKC had 9 turnovers. They were a recipient of 9 turnovers, which they didn't even get 8 points off of. So see, there's other things involved in this game right there. So Adams with the ball on the wing gets it to Alexander. Alexander with Tucker on him. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Dort tosses the ball up and he's fouled with 1.8 seconds. PJ Tucker know he messed up with that. Yeah, PJ Tucker, he know he messed up on that one. 1.8 seconds, and he hits the foul. He hits Dort for the foul. So Dort goes to the line for 2. So Dort hits the first free throw. 2-point game. And Dort misses the second one. A nice rebound by PJ Tucker. All right, so PJ Tucker snatches the ball. James Harden comes down with it. Gets it over to Covington. Back to Harden. Behind the back to Covington. Covington goes inside. Nice move by Covington. And Dort blocks it out of bounds. So 8 seconds on the shot clock. Houston will retain possession. Good defense by Dort. Covington went down there with the double pump reverse, and Dort followed all that and smacked it right out of bounds. So Westbrook gets the ball into James Harden. James Harden steps back right over top of Dennis Schroeder and bangs a 3-pointer, 97-92, 5-point lead. James Harden. Boy, he just shot that like it was just a regular jump shot. Dennis Schroeder dribbles down inside, kicks it in the corner to Chris Paul. Chris Paul with James Harden on it. And nice pass by Schroeder inside. Gets it out to Alexander in the corner, but Alexander can't hit the 3. And nice steal by Schroeder. And it's a charge by Schroeder, PJ Tucker. And Chris Paul picks up a tech because of it. Look, I think that was a good call. Dennis Schroeder got the steal. PJ Tucker was outside of the line, got his feet planted. And man, he did it quickly. Well, look at that. Good defense. Good defense. And Chris Paul reacted to it, and he caught a technical for it. So hard at the line for 2, man. That was a bad technical for Chris Paul to pick up, man. Poor James Harden at the line. Harden drains it 98-92. Rockets will get the ball. Covington passes it into Westbrook. Here comes Westbrook. Russell Westbrook gets the ball back out to James Harden. James Harden got Alexander on him. James Harden. James Harden dribbles. Thinking about the 3. Step back 3. Harden puts it up. Can't hit. Good defense. Chris Paul with the rebound. He'll bring the ball down. Chris Paul dribbles down inside. Kicks it back out to Gallinari. Gallinari gives it back to Chris Paul. He's got PJ Tucker on the defense. And PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker, man, he was about to get himself a tech. Mike D'Antoni told him to calm down. It's just a foul. All right, guys, 98-92. Chris Paul pulls up a 3, and Chris Paul, ice cold water in his veins, drains the 3-pointer, 95-98. Chris Paul, nice shot. He needed that. Russell Westbrook, nice drive inside. And Westbrook gets hit, but no call. So Chris Paul goes right down. A lot of contact. Referees letting a lot of contact go. Nice pass inside. And Gallinari. Nice block by Covington. No foul calls. Boy, Man, they are balling. They are balling. They are not trying to lose. Overtime. What y'all think? It's an overtime game? Said Billy Donovan shouldn't have taken CP3 out. Gotta rest, man. Everybody gotta rest. No, people do that. Try Adams back up when he get mad or focus on you. Gentle Giant usually not soft at all. Nah, he ain't soft. Not on that floor. Chopsticks hating. I'm hating on Adams Chopstick. Today's game is top out of threes. Not the best way to stop the bigs. Run your opponent off unless you hit the threes. Well, I mean, a lot of the offenses today are designed around the three. It's a 3-point shooting game, so the league's transition to a different style of play. The old bang them down inside, post move centers not even a commodity anymore. So different different style. All right, guys. So here we go. Chris Paul. He's got Covington on the defense. Chris Paul step back three. And right over the top of Covington to tie the game. Chris Paul is playing out of this world. 98-98. The basketball is about to slide to the middle. It's a tie game. James Harden with the ball in his hand. He's got Alexander on the defense. And Harden gives the ball away. Here comes Chris Paul again. OKC. See if they can take the lead. Chris Paul drives down inside. No whistle. Chris Paul upset. Westbrook going coast to coast. Gives it back to Eric Gordon. And he can't hit. Here comes Schroeder. And Alexander almost throws the ball away. Oh, wow. That hit Eric Gordon in the face and went out. Chris Paul again. He's a danger. Chris Paul almost loses the ball. Alexander. Gallinari chucks the ball up. Can't hit. James Harden comes down with it. Russell Westbrook with the ball. 1 minute, 35 seconds. Westbrook gets the ball out in the corner. Bad pass by Westbrook, but Tucker saves it, and they give it right back to Westbrook. And I don't understand what the. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Good defense by the Rockets. Unbelievable. And Russell Westbrook at the other end with the score. 198. Now, fast pace. Here comes Dennis Schroeder right back up with the ball. Dribbles down inside. Dennis Schroeder gets inside, and it looks like Tucker is. So the game is tied at 100. 1 minute exactly on the game clock, guys. Hey, I said it. Are we going to get overtime here? Can it be an overtime game? Said OKC needs a Gallinari feed. It goes Westbrook pulls up and shoots an air ball, and James Harden saves it off of Gallinari. Wow, James Harden. James Harden just saved The ball was about to go out. He jumped, hit the ball off of Gallinari, and so they get the ball back. So the referees are looking at it, and I wonder Russell Westbrook shot an air ball. I don't know, like, why are they letting Westbrook? Westbrook is not hot right now. He's turned the ball over numerous times. Why do they keep putting the ball back in his hand? This is what kills me with D'Antoni. This is why I think he's like one of the dumbest coaches sometimes. As a coach, you have a player who is not making shots. He keeps turning the ball over. Why do they keep putting it back in his hand? Why don't they get the ball to Harden? I mean, they just keep putting it back in Westbrook's hand. He almost lost it there. Man, if I was the Houston Rockets right now, I would keep the ball away from Westbrook. I would play keep away from like fuck you, Mike D'Antoni. I'm not giving it to him. All right, guys, here we go. Almost a turnover again. James Harden. And Gallinari gets the ball. So it's 3 seconds different. I mean, 8 second differential on the shot clock. Was Paul with the ball. He got the switch. And and Chris Paul fouled by Covington. Terrible foul by Covington. 91% free throw shooter. Yeah, man. I don't know. Ron Collins, that's the thing that I'm saying, man. That's nothing but coaching. Because they kept passing the ball back to Westbrook, which means this is whatever Mike D'Antoni had drawn up. That was his plan. What the hell is he doing, bro? So stupid, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't get it. I couldn't even imagine what his plan could be with that, Ron. Like the dude has missed his last three shots. He's turned the ball over two out of his last three possessions. And you keep putting the ball back in his hand? The hell are we thinking? And this is another reason why the Rockets not gonna make it past the second round. Look how they beating themselves down. They get ready to let this series go to 7. That's just an extra game they don't even need to play. Damn. What about the carry though? You know what I mean? If they're gonna relook at the play, Chris Paul had the ball way over his head. was not a good call. Boom. Chris Paul 100% from the line tonight. And he's getting ready to keep that, just drained it. So they got the lead 13.1 seconds. They bring Dort back in because he's been locking Harden up pretty good. Chris Paul drains both of them. Russell Westbrook turns the ball over. Once again, bro, Mike D'Antoni's a dumbass, bro. I am so done with this coach. He's a dumbass. This is why didn't they give Harden the ball? He gave Mike D'Antoni gave Westbrook the ball every time. Westbrook threw the ball away twice. Bro, it's on. Wait a minute, man. They need to just pull Westbrook out the game. Bro, It's almost like Westbrook just tried to pick up a damn. Yeah, it's going to 7. Gallinari going. Wow, man. I gotta blame D'Antoni though. Some no, y'all don't put that on D'Antoni, none. Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I've been saying about Mike D'Antoni, just like he's gonna get. Man, I can't. Look, man. I just can't begin to think what the hell is going on here. And I know James Harden got to be thinking to himself, he must be pissed off, bro. He should have been. He should have been fired a long time ago. Cause, bro, this is ridiculous, dog. Why did they keep putting it in Westbrook's hand every time? It's not even the Rockets' execution. G Money. Don't even start saying dumb shit like that. This is just a meltdown by Russell Westbrook. What are you saying? What are you seeing right now? The Rockets, the team is not even getting a chance. G Money. What do you mean the execution? Westbrook is clearly throwing the ball away, shooting air balls. What do you mean their execution? The rest of these, the rest of those guys been playing good. Mike D'Antoni is an idiot, man. Mike D'Antoni is an idiot, bro. Like, no way the Rockets win a championship with him as head coach. No way. Man, Mike D'Antoni is an idiot. He's an idiot. This dude literally the last Wow, bro. It's the last 5 possessions. He don't really give James Harden a touch. The last 5 possessions, basically. It's all Russ. Russ. He turns the ball over twice. He shoots an air ball, and then he turns the ball over again. I don't blame Russ. I don't blame the team. I blame Mike D'Antoni for that, bro. Yeah, yeah, chopstick. I told you that dude's a dog, man. So I don't. I hate when people disrespect Chris Paul and they talk about like I'm like, dog, are y'all forgetting that Chris Paul? What do you mean Chris Paul is like Chris Paul washed? I heard some people say Chris Paul washed up, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? Dude, who is better than him in the league? Who is better than him at point guard in the league? The only person somebody gonna say is Steph Curry right now. But is that necessarily true? Chris Paul's a fucking monster, bro. Wow. That's an excellent win for OKC. I don't believe it'll be a game for. Well, I went 3-0 yesterday and I went 0-2 today. Unbelievable. The Bucks lose. And this game is just crazy. Russell Westbrook should be ashamed of himself. He played he played like an absolute dog in the first half. And he played like complete garbage in the second half. Well, the Westbrook played like a dog the first half, but the second half he was complete doo doo. And Mike D'Antoni, man, I don't know. I don't even understand. Like with all of these coaches in the NBA that get fired, man, right? You see coaches get fired for way less. Why is Mike D'Antoni still coaching a team that actually has an opportunity to win a title? Why are they even allowing him to do this? Houston must not want to win a title. They must not want to win a title if they're going to keep him at the helm. Like, why even have a James Harden and all of that talent if you're going to have this man coaching them? Think about it. But anyway, man, that's just crazy that they kept giving that ball to Russell Westbrook like that. I just can't understand it. They didn't even give James Harden a shot to close the game, to put the game away. And then then you have people say, well, see, James Harden chokes at the end of. How could he choke if he never even had an opportunity to get the down? It was almost like Westbrook was trying to give the game up, man. And I mean, I'm not saying he was, but I mean that's how terrible he was looking. Like he was just trying to give the game away. Yeah, man. That's one thing you got to give to CP3. He shot two 3-pointers over the top of Covington, man. Who has the height on him. It was great defense by Covington. He was right there on Chris Paul both times. Chris Paul just shot him over the top of him and drained him. Chris Paul's the man, dog. That dude's that dude's a beast. But that 3 guard punch, uh Shea Gilchrist, um, and Dennis Schroeder, that 3-man punch, they killing it with that. But Mike D'Antoni gave this game away. I can't out a minute and 35 seconds, basically, bro. It's like a minute and 35 seconds. They got a 6-point lead, and you don't let James Harden touch the ball. Minutes and some shit like that. Whatever. They have a 6-point lead. You don't let James Harden touch the ball. It's all Westbrook, Westbrook, Westbrook. Turnover, turnover, air ball, turnover. That's basically That's basically how that game ended for Houston. Turnover, turnover, air ball, turnover, all at the hands of Westbrook. And you don't tell these guys. You sat there and went to the boards twice when they called when he called for the replay, the review of the play. He went to the boards. So you went to your boards twice, and all of those plays you came up with twice going to the boards, talking to your team was get the ball in Westbrook's hand. You idiot. Mike D'Antoni, you idiot. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it with that tonight. Bad, bad, bad. All right, good game, guys. Tomorrow, be back with me and Lewis. We'll be back in action, man. Lewis had to take care of some stuff, but it's the 1-2 punch. And man, Lewis and D, we got y'all covered, man. So Mike D'Antoni blew it for his guys. They should have won that, man. They should have won that. But game over. 104, 100. That's the final. The Thunder wins it. Appreciate you guys coming through and joining me for this basketball game. But y'all know how I always in this thing. For the love of sports, talk about it. Peace.